Okay, so for the life of me, I cannot figure out how to do a live stream. I have no idea why. But I guess I'm just gonna do a Premiere again, because I seem to know how to do those. I have no idea how to do a live stream, and I don't really want to find out because I don't really have the patience for that. So everyone who's viewing this, let's just pretend that this is a live stream. I'm not gonna edit it either, so it'll be official. I'm basically just here drawing tracers, redrawing tracers. And I was gonna live stream it, but apparently I can't figure out how to live stream, so yeah. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. This is kind of like the animating video that I made that was like 50 minutes long, and since I didn't upload anything this week, I figured I might as well just upload something, so here's something. I don't know. Yeah. If anyone can give a step-by-step guide on how to live stream, that would be cool. Because apparently I don't have like the right recording thing or something. And I don't plan on switching my recording software just to live stream. So, you know, I'm just gonna, I don't know. Either I just have to accept it, or I just will never live stream. Whichever I decide to do. But yeah, I was just gonna spend a while redrawing tracers. All references credit to the original artist. This one credit to Scootaloo Love Sam's because she's the original artist, obviously. And apparently, what is that, Poppy Puff is the tracer. I don't care if any of these are trolls, by the way, or if they apologized. I'm still gonna draw them. I cannot figure out what I'm trying to do here. Okay, hold on. Let me move the arm. I suppose I was just gonna talk about life while doing this. Not that anyone really cares anyway. But instead of animating it, or whatever, why not just say it in a Premiere that was meant to be a live stream, but it's actually a Premiere. And thanks to the new you have to say this is for children or not uploading thing, I understand how to do a Premiere now. So, I guess I can't be all mad at it. I don't really know what I'm gonna... I mean, I did say on my Twitter, follow me there by the way, that I was gonna talk about some stories that happened to me in elementary school. But I can't really think of any right now. Maybe I'll think of something. Meanwhile, I don't really know what to talk about. I did test the microphone, so I hope that it is working. Okay, so they have like a weird shirt. How do they do that? Like this? I guess. At least they don't just have a jacket. Oh, by the way, this person also has like an evil side, so I'm doing like a split between their good and evil side. Kind of like I did with Shining and Starcracker. Follow me on DeviantArt. Oh, I got a notification. Should I check it? Or would I get attacked? I guess I'm gonna have to wait. Whatever. Unless it's important. Let me bring it up in another tab. I can't move it. I can't move it. Oh god, no, I can't move it. Hold on, let me just move this down. There we go. Okay. Now you can't see my Discord. Yeah, I know, it's Christmas Eve, I've noticed. Happy Christmas Eve, by the way. I hope everyone gets cool presents. And stuff. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, then happy whatever holiday you celebrate, if you celebrate a holiday. Because maybe you don't celebrate a holiday, and that's okay. Sorry if the legs look a little weird. I'm not really good at legs. I don't feel like I would need to spend like an hour on them because they're tracers and they don't deserve that. Do they have shoes? I think they just have legs. I'm gonna give her shoes. Just small little shoes. She has wings. Does she have a tail? No, she does not. She's supposed to be a human. Like a furry. With ears. Very visible, connected to the head ears. I don't know. Yeah, I've been doing this for a little while. If you're in my Discord, then you would be able to see all that. Because I post almost all of them that I make. And I'm planning to put them all in a big compilation of all of them. When I finally finish, I have a lot of references. I have it up right now. And a bunch of things I still need to make. So credit to all the artists shown, especially Scootaloo and Sashley. Because apparently those art styles are easy to trace, I guess. I mean, I can see. I think it's kind of ironic how, like, everyone traces Scootaloo, even though they, like, want her, like, dead. Because they do, like, killing videos on her. I don't know. I think it's kind of funny. Is her evil version? Yeah. Is it her evil version? I mean, I don't know. Also, again, sorry if the anatomy is weird. These are tracers. They don't deserve perfection. Same colored clothing, I'm guessing. I'm trying to think of an elementary story. Something. I don't know. Anything. Oh yeah, I know one story. So, I'm sure that this is like a thing for all elementary schools, but in mine, we had like, for dismissal, we had different numbers assigned to us, and if our number, like for carpool, and if our number was called, we would go off and wait outside for a car. And I don't really remember my number at the time. And there was also someone who had the same name as me, and the same last name as me. It was spelled differently, but it was basically the same name. I'm not gonna say it. And so, at carpool, we were both carpool, so we would often get confused. And one time, the other one with my name was called for carpool, like her number was called. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on multiple things right now. Her number was called, and apparently she didn't hear it, so she didn't get up. And after a few numbers later, they started to like say her name, and I was like, wait, are they talking about me? because I didn't hear my number get called. So I got really confused. And the other one didn't get up either. And then, like, things just got really confusing. And so I just got up, thinking that it was me. So I just got up. And then when I was about to go, the person who calls out the numbers was like, "Are you insert name here?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she asked me if my number was the number. And I was like, "No." And she was like, "Oh, must be the other one then." And then so she got up and left. And I had like a friend at the time who kind of sat in my line, I think, because we were sorted by lines. And she started laughing at me because I thought that I was the one being called out. And I was like really super embarrassed afterwards. It was not very pleasant. Yeah, and that's why I pay extra attention to my number and make sure that it wasn't called. Because, I mean, thankfully it didn't ever happen again. Because now in middle school, our numbers aren't called. We don't have numbers. We just kind of leave. Which I think is a lot better. Personally. We probably shouldn't make her shoes. I'm gonna make it, I don't know. Maybe I'll make it the background. I often do that. Sometimes if I don't know what to make an extra color, then I'll just make it the background. Alright, now I copy and paste the references over to the sides. I don't usually sign them, because there's really no point in doing that. I think those are I'm just gonna make it like marks on her fingers, not actually like magic going around them. Because in this one it looks like it's on her fingers. I hope you can see everything. Because if you can't, that would really suck. Wow, time passes when you're telling a story about your life. Oh, right. There's another story from middle school that I have. It's not elementary school, but it's close enough. So, I have this current friend. I often refer to her as Allie. And we go to the same middle school. And it was back in 6th grade, I think. We were just kind of waiting outside for our cars to come. Hold on. References. My remakes. I'm gonna color the second. And then I just have to move the original references over to done. And then I'll sort those out later. Anyway, we were waiting for our cars to come because we kind of like got released earlier than we do now, I think. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna take a break real quick to tell the story. And then Allie was kind of just like playing around with her phone. And there was like a drain where we were waiting, like a rainwater drain. I don't really know what those are called. You know what I mean. They're like implanted into the floor with like all the tiny bars and stuff that lead down with like a bunch of leaves and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, she was playing with her phone and she drops it by accident and it lands on the drain. Like it didn't land in it, it landed on it, and it landed like flat, you know? Not like to the side, it landed flat. And it was so close to just flooping right in there and just dropping right in there. But it happened to land flat, so luckily it didn't fall in there. But after that, she didn't play with her phone and didn't hang out in that area. And yeah, that's the story of how Allie almost lost her phone in a drain. This one reminds me of a lot of another one that I saw. Tracers. Where are the tracers? Oh, right, they're over here. This one. Pink Scootaloo. Yeah, that one. The one who did murder. Yeah, that one. Except this one has clothes. I think the other one did, I'm not really sure. Let me see if I can think of another story. Oh, yeah, I got a story. It was 4th grade, I think. Elementary school. I'm not really sure what we were doing. I think we just kind of had free time after class. So we could like eat snacks. Hold on. And I was really obsessed with Funyuns at the time. You know, those onion ring chips or whatever they are. With the neon yellow bag. Those ones. I was like really obsessed with those. And before I ate them, well actually I think it was after, like while I was eating them, I was like, oh yeah, I should probably put on some hand sanitizer. So I took out my hand sanitizer. I had hand sanitizer at the time. I don't really have it anymore. So I took it out and I rubbed it on my hands and let them dry, blah blah blah. And I go back to eating, and I swear, the smell of a hand sanitizer and Funyuns is probably by far the worst smell I've ever smelled in the world. Just the combination is terrible. And maybe that's just me. And maybe I'm not even remembering it right. But after that, the smell was just so horrid that I threw up on my desk. I legit threw up all over my desk. And everyone stopped eating and looked over at me. Some of them looked away, obviously, because it's vomit. No one wants to see that. And I was so embarrassed, and I was just so disgusted. So I went off to the bathroom. And after that, I stopped eating Funyuns. Like, I've never eaten a single Funyun since then. And I didn't really even like Funyuns that much. I don't know why I was that obsessed with them. They're not even that good. I don't know. And then that's when I got obsessed with Fritos, which I still eat to this day, because they are very tasty. I'm not gonna make her eyes, like, perfectly black. Kinda like I did with Shining. Her eyes are kinda gray now. Yeah, and I never ate Funyuns after that. She doesn't have eyebrows. Why does she not have eyebrows? That concerns me. Should I move her hair a little? I'm gonna move her hair a little so that you can see more of the eye. What is that? The cornea? I can't really remember my eyeball parts. Or is the cornea the white part? No, it's the iris. Yeah, the cornea is the white part. Yeah, you want to be able to see that more. Let me see if I can think of another story. Oh yeah, there was that one time, oops, sorry, I just moved my camera. There was that one time in, sorry if you can't see my mouse, by the way. I keep forgetting to, maybe I could turn that on now, if I'm allowed to. Let me check. Show mouse cursor. Okay, can you see it now? Actually, you can't really answer that, but I'm guessing that you can. What was I saying? Oh, what was I gonna... Oh, right. In 5th grade. Also elementary school. I have 2 stories, actually. Well, one of them's not really a story. I'm gonna start with the more interesting one. So, my homeroom teacher, because at the time we were, like, practicing for middle school, where you have to switch between different classes. And we had, like, 3 different core classes. And we learned, like, 2 different things in each class instead of, like, one separate thing. So, my homeroom teacher, I guess you could call him, I don't really remember his name. He was, like, the only one that I wouldn't talk to, like, the only teacher that I wouldn't talk to all year. Like, I didn't talk to him all year, except I did a few times at the beginning of the year, but no one seemed to remember that. And all year I did not talk to him. And he seemed to think it was pretty funny, actually, at first. Yeah, I would just it would just be like a gag, I guess, that I just wouldn't talk to him at all. And also, like, one time he even said that you could, like, email him songs that he would play during class. And I was one of the people who sent him a song through the email. And he actually liked the song. What was the song? It was like Cage the Elephant. I don't remember the song. Trouble, right. Hold on. Oh, ignore that. Cage... It's a song, right? Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, this song, yeah. I don't really listen to that song anymore. But it was like one of my favorites at the time, and I just kind of emailed, like, my parental figure emailed that to him, and he played it in class every time, and he said that he liked it, so I felt kind of happy about that. Anyway, and one time, I think it was like third quarter or something, I don't think we were sorted by semesters then, so I still hadn't talked to him by then. So during class, I think he was like trying to tell me something. Like I was at like some part of the room, and he was just at his desk, doing stuff on his computer, and he was like talking to me. I didn't say anything. I just like nodded or something. And then he brought up the "Say Something, I'm Giving Up on You" song, and everyone started laughing, and I was laughing too. It was funny. I was also kind of embarrassed, but I was mostly laughing at it because that was like the perfect song for that. She's kind of leaning. Hold on. Don't want that to happen. And then the not so funny part came when I missed like a few days of school, and we took a test, a case 21, I think they were called. I'm glad we don't do those anymore. And I got 11 out of 100, which was terrible for me because I'm mostly an A/B student. And that's when he was like, "You gotta start talking to me," and I was like, and in like non-verbally, I was like, "I know I gotta, I just can't get myself to." And I did promise him at the end of the year, again non-verbally, that I was gonna actually come during middle school, come to his class and say hi to him. But I never did. And if he happens to be watching this, which I extremely highly doubt that he is, but if you are, then hi. I'm sorry I never told you. Oh my gosh, she is really blurry. I'm not gonna fix that. There's no point. But yeah, I'm sorry that I never spoke to you after that. I hope that you're doing well. Teaching 5th graders. I know that they can be a challenge, especially when they don't talk to you all year. But I hope you're doing well. And yeah, maybe one day, when I'm in college or something, I'll come over and say hi, if you're still teaching. But yeah, I'm getting the waterworks right now. But yeah, that's, let me start getting to the other story now. It's not really a story, like I said, but, I think 5th grade was when most of the stuff happened. We had like this one teacher who, to be perfectly honest, I didn't really like her. She was kind of a bit of a beanie. She was like an ELA teacher, I think. And she got sick one time. I'm not really sure what she got sick with. I don't really remember. I think it was like, no, I don't think so. I don't know. It was like a disease that kept her for like at home for like most of the year. Actually, probably just like half the year, but that's still a lot of the year. So we got a substitute to take over for her while she was gone. And there was this one time when that substitute got sick, and there was a substitute for the substitute. And everyone was like, hey, it's a substitute for the substitute. What are the odds of that? I don't know. I just kind of remembered that. I thought I'd say that. It's not very often that you get a substitute for a substitute. Unless it's like they cancel and you have to get another one. But usually that's not the case. I wouldn't call that a substitute for the substitute. Let me think of another story. What else can I do? Oh, yeah. Back in elementary school, again, we always had to do these plays. Why am I giving her shiny eyes? She doesn't deserve that. We were always doing these plays. We had, like, instead of electives, we always had, like, every day of the week, we would have a different thing. There was technology, gym, art, music, and something else. For the life of me, I cannot remember. Oh, right, library. We went to the library. Yeah, we had, over the course of the week, they would, like, rearrange every, hold on. Pink what is it with people who like to make Scootaloo pink? Like, geez, man, be creative. As if you're not being uncreative enough as is. There's another one, bro. I swear to God. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Anyway, we would always have these plays. And then I remember there was this one that I just always remember. I even have a shirt for it. I'm not gonna get it now, but it's in my closet. It's kind of gonna be like a memory, because it's too small for me to wear now. Which one should I do? I'm gonna take another break from drawing real quick. But I'm gonna do this one. Again, credit to Scootaloo Love Sams. You're a cool artist. Yeah, and we always had these plays. And there were these two plays that I remember really well. Oh, I have another story I want to tell. I'll do it after this. So yeah, there was this one play with, like, we always got, like, these red shirts with, like a person dancing on it, like a white silhouette. I don't know what those are called. Of someone dancing on it. I don't remember what it's called. Maybe it says on the tag. I don't know. But yeah, we always, that was, like, one of the most memorable plays we did. We always just, like, danced and stuff, and it was really fun. And there was this one song that I really remember. And there was just another song that I really liked, but I can't remember it. It was, like, about New York or something. It was, like, plant that seed, let it grow. Do, 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 do. Mountain high, valley low. Something, something everywhere you go. I can't really remember it. But we would, like, pretend to be plants. And we would always say, fertilizer, fertilizer, dig and throw. And I don't know why I remember all this. It was just really memorable to me. This other play was about, like, different parts of the human body, which really interested me, because I plan to be a pediatrician when I grow up. And hopefully I can succeed in doing that. I mean, if I'm spending my time doing YouTube videos, then I don't know. This is just gonna be a pastime. Yeah, it was, like, it was called Bones, I think. And there was this one memorable part. One of my current friendos played one of the parts, and they said the part that I remember well. Literally Laughing. That's their channel name right now. And they were like, someone was like, I don't really remember what they said. Something about ribs. And then Literally Laughing was playing the ribs. Like the bone ribs. Not the chicken ribs. And he said, please don't eat me. I don't know why I found that funny. I don't know. What was the other story? Oh yeah. I probably actually shouldn't tell that story. It's a little personal. Yeah, I shouldn't tell that story. There's another story though. All these stories are just popping out of nowhere. Yeah, there was this one time in recess. 2 times. I have another story. I swear to gosh, these are coming out of nowhere. Let me tell it while I'm drawing. Hold on, I have to sneeze. Oh, bless me. Yeah, there was this one time during recess, when I went out. Oh, I forgot the other story already. I went out. Yeah, I can't remember the other story. I don't know what happened. Oh, now I remember it. Okay. So, so while I was out in recess, it was like a big recess. We had like the track, some part of the woods with like a bench, the basketball court, the playground itself, 2 different playgrounds actually. It was like a huge thing, and there was even like a pit with sand and clay that you could just dig at. And another short story, I actually started to pick up some of the trash up there and throw it away, and a teacher actually gave me a compliment for it, and I felt really special. Be environmentally healthy, kids. Actually, this is not made for kids, so no kids are watching this, hopefully. But yeah, anyway, oh, right. So I was just out exploring recess because I don't really know how to communicate with many people. I was just kind of out wandering, and then I saw this giant stick, just like almost like a log. It was just laying out under the bridge, because there's like a bridge. Bruh, this place is huge. I really miss this playground. There was like this log-like stick under a bridge. It's like a miniature bridge. And I was like, I really want that stick. So I literally told my mother to come after school with me and just pick up the stick and bring it into the car. And so currently that giant log-like stick is hopefully still in the backyard of my house, split in half. I don't know how it got split in half. Just laying there. And it is just laying there. And yeah, it's just there. I don't know. I thought I'd say that. I just literally actually went back to school just to grab the stick. I didn't even tell any of the teachers or anything because I didn't think it mattered. I just stole a stick from there. No one ever noticed. Guess I didn't really care about poor stick. I should give it a name. I don't know what to name it. The other story. Oh, right. So, same playground, but like in the upper playground area. I can't really, maybe I could try to map it out. Hold on. So this is hold on, let me use lines. This is the road. And it kind of like went that way. Up here was the school. The playground was, first playground was here. Then there was like a canopy type thing here. Let me shrink this down a little. I'm surprised I remember this well. Then there was like a second playground here. I think. No, wait. Maybe this was the area where the second playground was, and this is the canopy area. No. This was the canopy. This was the second playground. And then there was like a little pit here with like a bench and a trash can. That's where I was picking up trash. There's like a tiny bridge, and then over here was a track. And then here was like a tree, like a shady area where all the teachers sat. It's like a sidewalk here. You could just kind of dig at the ground there. There was a basketball court here with like a weird thing in the middle and a bunch of hoops. It was like a miniature track, so if the class got in trouble, we'd just kind of walk around there. It didn't have the lines, but we'd just kind of walk around there. And there was like a little weird area that led up to the woods. Those are the trees. This is a bench, I think. And then this area was just kind of weird. Oh, and also we kind of found like chicken bones over here. Like some of my friends found some chicken bones over here. And it was weird. And when we brought them back to the house, my mother was like, no, do not pick those up. Those are like germ infested. And I hadn't ever thought about that. In fact, when I was like in like 2nd grade, I know this is gonna get me in a lot of trouble, but I like after like before we went to recess, I always thought like, I don't know what I was thinking, but I just like would lick my hands, like my germ infested hands, because I thought they tasted good. I don't know. I don't know. They just tasted weird. It was like a flavoring, like a seasoning, I guess, on my hands. And that's probably how I got sick most of the time, because I would lick my germ-infested hands because I thought they tasted good. I don't know. Oh, and over here, one time, I know this is kind of embarrassing. This is also probably 2nd grade. One time I had really needed to go urinate, so instead of actually going to ask a teacher, because I was too nervous, I just urinated in my pants. I just urinated right there. And my friends were like, whoa, did you actually do it? And my pants were soaked in urination, and it was just, thankfully, I never needed to do that again. And I have a more personal story that happened around here, which I would rather not say, because it is stuck in the back of my mind, taunting me every second of my life. I'm not gonna... See that... Okay, this maybe... I'm not gonna say anything. Now that I'm realizing it. I'm not gonna say anything, but now that I'm realizing it, it actually kind of makes sense. Yeah, I was like... Actually, I'm gonna quickly summarize it. So, like, me and an old friend, which I'm obviously, like, not at all friends with anymore, we, like, kind of got into a fight, and then I threatened her, like, to stab her, and I got in a lot of trouble with the teacher. Thankfully, I did not need to walk any laps, but I did get called out for it, and, yeah, it taunts me nowadays. Anyway, up here was like a staircase, then there was like a ramp here, and there's like a tree back here with like a bunch of nuts that fell from it, and this was a staircase that went down to a bunch of trailers that were lined up down there. There was like a big hill with a bunch of flowers, and there was just some weird thing here, I'm not really sure what it was, and there's like a gaming machine here, not really sure, there's just a bunch of playground stuff. That's basically what the layout of my playground looked like. So what was I saying? Oh, yeah, in this playground area, let me get back to drawing what I need to draw. In that area, me and my current friend would, like, go up there to, like, draw things, because she had gel pens. Hold on, I need to take a break real quick. So, like, we would draw things. I had, like, a bunch of paper, and she had gel pens. And, hold on. I not make her look confident in any way. Because she does not look that confident. She does... What even is that expression? She doesn't have eyebrows here, but it looks like they drew on eyebrows here, and I don't appreciate that very much. Anyway, and also we kind of did, like, FNAF stuff like where one of us would pretend to be an animatronic and try to get into the office, because like I didn't save the image. Shoot, I didn't save. In the lower part of like one of the playground areas, there was like a weird like underside, because it like went up to a slide. There's like an underside to it. And there was like a let me draw it off to the side. So pretend that this is the thing, and there's like a slide here. There's like a climb up thing here and here, and underneath there was just like empty space. And so we would pretend that like this is like the door one. These are both the doors, and this is like the office person, the security guard, and then we'd just pretend to be the animatronics trying to get in there. And, I don't know. I just thought it was like fun. Anyway, because considering that I'm in the FNAF fandom again, just thought I'd mention that. Anyway, so we were drawing stuff, and sometimes our gel pens would fall through the tiny little holes that were on the top part, and on the lower part, they would just kind of live there. And one time we decided to draw on the bottom, where the FNAF stuff took place, and we went to go like play for a little bit because it's recess. Why not go play? Okay, so their outfit stays the same. So we didn't really have gel pens, but we just kind of left our pencils there. We like used like Allie, I don't know if I said that she was Allie, had like 2 different pencils, but they were like the same. Like one of them was like they had both pink and purple on them. And one of them was like pink, it was the main color, and purple was the secondary color, and for the other one it was the other way around. We just kind of shared those pencils, I guess you can say. Like I borrowed her pencil, she let me borrow it. I think I kept it, I don't know where it is right now. Yeah, we kind of left our pencils there, and when we came back, the pencils were not there. So we were like, what happened to the pencils? So we went back inside, and we noticed that one of the person, the culprit, is actually in my middle school right now, and we're kind of like little friends, I guess. Oh right, she has an evil side. Shoot. We like she actually, we just saw her like with the pencils, and I don't really remember what happened after that. We just kind of like got the teacher involved, and she gave us back our pencils. And yeah, we made sure not to leave the pencils unattended after that. How am I doing this so incorrectly? I never thought I'd ask that question to myself. This is completely off topic, but I always wanted to get into a Perfectly Cut Scream compilation. I don't know why. I always just kind of wanted to feel special, you know? I'm gonna do the same expression she did because she couldn't be bothered to do it correctly. No, I'm not that mean. Like her eye is higher up than the other one, but it's not. I don't know what to think. Are there any other stories that aren't personal and that I don't want to not share? Oh, yeah. I'm guessing this was some kind of like regulation for the school, but I'm pretty sure from the interactive digestive thing video that I posted like 2 years ago, I stated that I have celiac, which, let me just look it up. Oh yeah, celiac. Basically, this is misleading, by the way. Basically, you just can't eat wheat, barley, and rye, or else this happens to your intestines. They just kind of die. So, it can't properly take out all the nutrients that it needs, which can give you, like, stomach aches and stuff. And it's abbreviated to gluten. So if I eat anything with wheat or barley in it, then that can happen to me and I can spend a day on the toilet. So, yeah, so for my birthday, we couldn't get your average store-bought stuff. So we kind of had to make our own stuff at home. And my birthday this one time was on a school day. So I was like, why not share my treats with the other people? And apparently, according to the school, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to bring in stuff made from home. Probably because they're worried about like food poisoning or something. But I'm pretty sure you're more likely to get food poisoning from store-bought things. But I don't know. And so that completely ruined my day. So I just kind of ate all the, I think they were cupcakes. I just kind of ate them all by myself. And yeah, I felt really sad after that because I didn't get to share it with anyone else. Yeah, I'm still angry about that. Oh my gosh. School system, school system, can you fix that? I'm mad. I need to censor that. Hold on, let me give myself a note. Sorry, I don't want to give away my county name. Because then you're gonna know where I live, and then you're gonna come after me and probably kill me in my sleep, and I don't want that to happen. So, so yeah, I'm gonna have to censor that. But yeah, I can't believe. County, can you not? Like, seriously, can you be a little looser? Oh, right. I felt like I had a story. It takes place in the cafeteria. I felt like I had a story. Oh, she doesn't have wings. Okay. Well, just because she's a Scootaloo tracer, she will now have wings. Unless otherwise specified. Hold on, I gotta fix something. There's this one, I swear to gosh. Oh, right. It's not really that big of a deal, but I just kind of wanted to share it because I felt kind of special that day. So, it was like in first grade or second grade or something. Oh, I have another story. Oh my gosh. We were just kind of having a lunch, and you know, I really wanted a bag of potato chips, and I had a bag of potato chips in my lunch because I have packed lunch. I don't buy it. So I wanted my lunch, my bag of potato chips. So I tried to get it open, but I failed, and I was really sad because I could not figure out for the life of me how people open bags of chips. And I was really sad. And then the principal comes over. He was like a nice dude, by the way. Just want to get that out there. You're a pretty cool principal. He left. I'm kind of sad about that. Anyway, yeah, there was, he just came over, and he was like, "Are you having trouble with your chips?" And I was like, "Yeah." So he just like gave me like a little instructional guide on how to open them, and ever since then, that's how I've been opening bags of chips. And I'm pretty sure that's the normal way to open them, but I don't care because I didn't take it from anyone else. That is how I learned to open a bag of potato chips. Now, another story that happened in first grade, now that I think about it, and now that I bring it up. It's almost 15 minutes, jeez. So, I had like a really strict first grade teacher, and I did not like her. Oh, now I'm thinking of another story. I had like a really strict teacher. I'm gonna make her other side a little darker, unless... No, it's a slightly different shade of blue. What was I saying? Right, I had a very strict first grade teacher. And, I guess she just, I know what happened. So, Apparently you're not allowed to talk in the bathroom, which is really annoying because that's one of the main things I want to do in a bathroom, other than go urinate. I want to like communicate, you know, even if I'm not very good at it. I just want to like talk to other people, I guess. That's what a lot of people want to go off to sneak off to the bathroom to do at school. Let's be honest here. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I don't think it was anything super important, but like I was like talking to either myself or just someone without searching for a response. Sorry, I had to fix my camera. Without expecting anything, I guess. I don't really know. I was talking, and sorry, I keep fixing my camera. I'm sorry. Hold on. I want to do this real quick. Sorry, I'm gonna get copyrighted for that. What was I saying? Oh, right. I was talking in the bathroom. And apparently, the teacher did not like that. So, she was like, were you talking in the bath? When I came out, she was like, were you talking in the bathroom? And I was like, no. And then she started asking other people. And those little snitches said, yeah, she was talking in the bathroom. Yeah, she was talking. And I just gave him like a little glare. And she said, and hold on, let me just quickly say this. Before you get mad at me for getting upset for no reason. We had like this little wall of like things, and like we had 4 different colors. We had green, which means you're cool, you cool student, you not bad student. Hold on. Yeah, this one's a joke. I don't really care. And we had green, which means you're a good student. We had yellow, which means it's like a warning. We had orange, which means you did bad. And red means we contacting your parents. And all of us had that. And just because I was talking in the bathroom and I didn't admit to it, she said, this is basically what she said. She said, you were talking in the bathroom, so I want you to go to yellow. And because you didn't admit it, you're going to orange. And bro, I almost burst into tears right then and there. I was so upset about it because I was always a green student, I guess you could say. I had never gotten yellow. And let alone me going right to orange. Because I was talking in the bathroom and didn't admit to it because I just thought it was dumb. And those little snitches said that I was. I mean, I know they're not really snitches. They were just, like, obliging with the teacher and trying to get me called out for it. But can't we work like a team here? Like, I'm sure they've talked into the bathroom. They've talked in the bathroom before, and they just haven't admitted it to anyone. Jesus, I'm stuttering. I'm stuttering. Oh my gosh, I need help. Yeah, I was just stuttering. Oh my god, what? Where did my mind go? All of a sudden, I was just talking in the bathroom, and I got switched to orange, which now I'm like a bad student for the day, and I had to wear that. I just basically had to wear that all day until finally, the day ended, and I could finally go back to green. And I was just like, oh, that was like a horrible, like, stamp, I guess. Like, I might as well just be wearing a badge that said, I'm a bad student because I talked in the bathroom. And I was just, oh my god, like, seriously. Like, she could have switched me to yellow for not admitting it. Yeah, I can understand that, but switching me to yellow because I talked in the bathroom is just a little ridiculous. Like, it's not like let's say an alarm went off, like the fire alarm or the tornado warning alarm. Like, I would still hear it. It's like screaming like a freaking, oh my god. It's like really loud. Like, I would have heard it. Everyone would have heard it just because I was like whispering. I was whispering. I don't understand. Like, yeah, maybe it's discipline, but Like, just say, don't talk in the bathroom again. Like, I would have been fine with that. I wouldn't have talked in the bathroom again after that. I don't know. That teacher angers me. I don't like her. And I doubt she's watching this right now. If she is, then I don't like you. I don't mean to spread negativity or anything. I don't remember any of my teachers' names, except for my middle school teachers. Yeah, I just got a little heated there. I'm sorry. I need to get that out. And I've been building that up for I probably shouldn't say how many years. I've been building that up for a while. I need to get it out. I mean, I'm still in middle school, so there you go. You got a chance of guessing my age now. I feel like there's another story. Did I say I had another story? Oh, right, I did. Kindergarten. Now we're going back in time. Kindergarten. Yeah, I was like the most popular student in kindergarten, and I hadn't even known about popularity really that much, except for like YouTubers, like old YouTubers that I watched. I didn't really, excuse me, I didn't really think it was that big of a deal back then. But at the time, I was like, oh my god, I have another story. And it's back in preschool. I'm really going back in time here. Anyway. Oh yeah, I was the most popular student because I was like 6 years old. And I had already gone to like California and stuff, which is like, it's quite a distance from where I live right now. It's quite a distance, and everyone was like, wow, you're so cool, you went to California, that's so far away. And also another thing that I could do then was I could wink simultaneously. Like, I don't know if I'm using that word right. Like, after I wink on one eye, I could just wink with the other immediately. Not blinking, obviously, because that's not that's not special. But yeah, I was like, I can't do it right now, like anymore. Another thing that I can do, I remember that. I have another. I need to calm down. I have so many stories. Yeah, I don't know. Just I felt pretty special. Then I was special. I'm not all that special nowadays, but. Okay, so let me start with the pre-case story before I forget it. In fact, let me just write down the other. I cannot spell that word, I swear. Okay, so, pre-K school story. So, I was in a different school for preschool. It was like I think it was like a half Spanish school. I mean, I don't really know any Spanish now except for like counting to 10. I even went to a Spanish class in middle school and I forgot like 90% of it. 6th grade, I think. Anyway. Our Spanish teacher actually left when I was leaving the year. I was really sad. She was a nice teacher. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Yeah, there were like 2 preschool teachers. One of them was like the main one. She was like the meanie. And the other one was like the really nice one. Oh my gosh, I remember her. Now I'm starting to tear up. Anyway, I was really into guinea pigs at the time. That's the word I don't know how to spell. She's okay. Anyway, so we have like a lunchtime, and then after lunch, we just go and take a nap. Which I really miss because I'm very tired during middle school times. I am very tired. Yeah, so, oh, what happened to line there? Anyway, I really hope this is recording my audio, because if it's not, I'm gonna be really mad. Anyway, so one time, my mother had decided to try a little different lunch. And apparently, if you don't eat your lunch, then you're not allowed. You have to eat your lunch. Oh my gosh, my legs suck so bad right now. What is happening? I mean, like I said, on this computer, I have a shaky hand. I don't know why. I don't know what causes that. Anyway. I got packed a taco, like a full-on taco with like lettuce and stuff. And it was like a soft thing. I think. It was like a flour thing. I don't eat flour. What are they called? I have no idea what they're called. What are they called? The tortilla, right. It was like a flour tortilla. And I don't eat flour tortillas because they are gross. I tried them. They are not tasty. I have corn. They are better. Anyway. So I took one bite of the taco and I was like, I don't like this. So I just kind of buried it in my lunch. And the teacher comes, the meanie teacher comes over and says, "Why didn't you eat your taco?" And I was like, "I don't like it." And reminder, I am a little kid. Like, at the time, I was like 6 or 5 at the time. And the teacher's like, "Eat your taco or you can't have nap time." And I was like, "But I don't like it." And the teacher was basically like, "Too bad, eat your taco or no nap time." And she starts force feeding me it. She starts force feeding me the taco. Like, she starts like legitimately like shoving it in my mouth and telling me to swallow it. And the other teachers in the background just kind of watching, I think. Either that, she was just watching over the people napping. I was the only one not done with my lunch. And just, everyone else was sleeping. And they probably hadn't even finished their lunch either. Because, like, come on, I got a full-blown taco. How am I supposed to be expected to eat that? I'm only in preschool. Oh my gosh. And eventually, okay, she doesn't have sleeves, hold on. Eventually nap time ended, we got back to learning. And while we were waiting for our parents to pick us up, the nicer teacher called me over and started apologizing to me about it, like her force feeding me the taco. And I was like, and I just kept saying it's okay. And then eventually I just started tearing up, and no, I'm tearing up. And she just like, she was like really nice about it. Like, oh my gosh, she was like so nice. I can't. And she just kind of like kept like apologizing to me until finally I was picked up. I think she even told the story to my parental figures, and they were a bit shook. But yeah, oh my gosh, I need to stop getting on these stories. Okay, let me get to the other story. I'm suddenly thinking of all these stories. Does she have wings? No, she does not. Anyway. No, you're not allowed to have neon colors. Right. So, back in preschool or first grade times, we used to have a guinea pig, or 2 guinea pigs actually. One of them was male, one of them was female. The male one was black and white, and the female was like a caramel kind of color and white. And they're both dead now, unfortunately. We had to give them away because we both had like allergies to them. So we just kind of gave them away. And now they're in guinea pig heaven. Anyway, before I get all teary about that, that was before I had a dog. Anyway, I like the background, I must say. So yeah, I was, like, I think she was, like, feeding the guinea pigs, and I just, like, started trying to imitate a guinea pig sound, and it sounded really convincing. I don't know if I can do it now, and I don't know if I will do it now, But I just like did a really good guinea pig sound. And she was like, what are you squeaking about now? Because she actually thought it was the real guinea pigs making the sound. And I was like, oh, that was me. And she was like, wait, that was you? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, you, good job. I mean, I must say it was a pretty good sound. I don't have as much of a high-pitched voice, so I don't know if I can even do it now. Oh, I have another story. I'm not gonna run out of stories. Maybe this is the last one. Anyway, oh, I have another story. That's another more personal one that continues to haunt me to this day, but I'm gonna tell it anyway because I feel like it. So this story was when I was doing my homework. We had like an older apartment. This apartment was like a nastier apartment. There were more like cockroaches and stuff, and it was just disgusting. And eventually we kind of got kicked out of there, so we put our stuff into storage, and all that got sold. Everything in storage got sold. Everything. I even had a DS that I loved. Like, it had a Zelda game on it, and like the flip note thing, and it got sold. All of it. It all got sold. All of it. Even old pictures that we had. It all got sold. Just because we couldn't pay for it. They didn't throw it back in our faces, leave it at our doorstep, which would have been a much more humane choice to do. No, they just sold it. They sold all of it. Even old drawings of mine. Sold it. All of it. And I'm just... She was like really upset. I was upset. I was really upset too. What should I call this one? Anyway, there's another story. What was it? I can't remember the other story. What was this? Oh, right. Before I get off topic, what should I call this one? I call it Ice Scoop. Right, so I was doing my homework on a table. We had like a big table. And sometimes she would jump up on the table, back when she was like 2 years old. When she was like a puppy. She's like the same size as she was when she was a puppy. She would jump up on the table sometimes. Anyway, while I was doing my homework on that very table, I'm gonna take another break to tell the story. I was like doing my homework, and out of nowhere, she's like under the table. Out of nowhere, she just lets out this big fart. It was like really loud. Like, I'm sure that somehow Mother did not hear it, but I heard it all too well. And that was probably the most I'd ever laughed in my life. I just ran off to go tell, and she didn't think it was all that amusing, but I thought it was hilarious. I don't know, I just thought I'd tell that. It didn't smell or anything. She wasn't that bad, but it was pretty funny. There's another story. What was the other story? Oh, right, the personal one, kind of, I guess. Okay, so hopefully this is the last one. I'm gonna draw this one and then stop. So yeah, we were like in the living room, just kind of listening to music. I think we were just sitting there listening to music. Bruh, I just realized, like, her eyes are over her hair. How does that even work? It's like Solar Sand said. It's like, how far are you gonna have to go before the eyes are completely over the hair? And they are very well demonstrated. Oh my god. Did I put the reference on the last one? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Anyway, we were just in the living room listening to music. And, it was like a song with a lot of profanity in it. I don't know why she was playing a song with a lot of profanity in it around a child, a kid. But that's beyond me. I guess she just wanted to listen to it and thought that would be fine. Anyway, I need to, and it was like the SH word. You know that word? I'm sure you know that word. And I don't know what the song is called. She just kept saying the S word in the song. And there was like a banana S word in it. And I thought that was amusing. So I thought instead of the S word, I thought she was saying ship, like with a P. I thought that's what she was saying. And so I said, banana ship. And apparently Mother thought that I had said the S word. And was like, what did you say? I was like, what? So I ran off into my bedroom, like, scared. Because she was, like, going full volume on me. She chased me and she's like, wait, what did you say? I was like, nothing. And then she said, did you say the S word or ship? And I said, ship. And she was like, oh, okay. So she just went back. And I stayed in my bedroom after that. And now whenever she plays the song in the car, I get nostalgic in a very bad way. Yeah, just thought I'd share that. Is there another story? Like one more story that I can tell? It's been an hour. Wow. I can really entertain myself by drawing tracers and telling about my life. There's gotta be one more story. One more story. I cannot think of any. Maybe I should just talk about, like... No, I'm not gonna talk about that. Maybe I'll just, like... I think I'm out of stories now. Finally. Did I say 48 seconds? I meant 48 minutes. What else am I going to talk about? I don't know what else I'm going to talk about. It actually helps me concentrate on drawing. Somehow telling stories helps me concentrate on drawing. Oh, let me talk about an actually good story for once that actually was like a good occurrence. When I was graduating elementary school, I think that is by far the best day of my life. Honestly. Like, not just because I was leaving one of the most story-filled schools of my life. Story-filled locations of my life. But everyone was so emotional. So happy. Crying. We were all crying. Like, it was just so emotional. I have another story. It's just popped out of nowhere. Yeah, it was the greatest day of my life by far. And yeah, I just thought I'd share that. We just had a great time. All of us. And it was kind of like an after school thing, I think. And we all got to leave. Actually, no, it wasn't an after school thing. It was the last day of school for the year. And, yeah, we all got to leave school early. Said goodbye to the teachers. And I remember I was like, can I go play on the playground one last time? And my parental figure was like, no, I think others are playing on it right now. And, yeah, I was gonna go on that playground again, but I didn't because people were already on it, and I was really sad. Because I really liked that playground. I have so many memories about it, as you can tell. What was the other story? Oh, right. It was 5th grade. There was an extracurricular club I was in. It was an art club, as you can tell, by the way, that I am currently arting on your screen right now. Yeah, and I was like the oldest one there. Like everyone else was like a 4th or 3rd grade. They were more like 3rd and 2nd graders, maybe a 1st grader. I was like the oldest one. And like everyone was like thinking I was like a big strong boy, even though I'm not a boy. Everyone thought I was like I don't know. They just looked up to me because I was a 5th grader and everyone else was not. Yeah, and I felt kind of special in that class. And then one day, if we all like helped to clean up the classroom before we left. I helped to put up the chairs because apparently before you leave school you have to put up your chair up on top of the table or desk before you leave. Probably for like vacuuming and stuff. I think that's what they said it was for. Anyway, and because I had helped out, the teacher actually gave me a shirt. I also have that one in my closet right now. It's white and I actually got a stain on it. And I have glue on my finger for some reason. And I just felt really special. I wore the shirt like a lot. And again, I don't think it fits me right now. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. I don't know. But yeah, I just felt really special. And also I had like some of the best art of anyone in the class because, you know, I was more experienced. I mean, also even then I wasn't very good at art. I mean, it was like, I started doing digital art when I was in 2017, I think. No, it's in my Google Drive, right? Back of drawings, categories, photo filter. Yeah, this is 2017 stuff. This isn't. Neither is this. This is actually, it might be. I don't know. I think this is a 2019 thing. But yeah, as you can tell, even on my art, that's not so great. I'm not going to show those. Those are too violent. But yeah, they were not very great even then. But most of the stuff we did in that class was like, it was like environmental, not like character drawings. Except sometimes, I think one time we would draw something. Maybe that was just normal art class. I don't know. I'm gonna kind of guess on this one's outfit. But yeah, we just, I was like the most favorited student there. By like everyone. I felt special for once. And I actually had some friends there too. Like not like new friends that I had made, not like current friends. Oh my gosh, this does not look very good. I think looking at my 2017 art is getting to me. Yeah, it's actually almost been 2 years that I've been on DeviantArt. On like, when was it? First. Sorry for all the memes. First deviation. March 25th, 2018. Yes, I actually did save it because I'm a big smarty. Yeah, March 25th? Yeah, I'm planning to do something special for that day on 2020. Which is actually coming up soon. Yeah, I'm planning to do something special there. I'm planning to do like a redraw of like my very first thing that I posted. Which was well, actually I'm kind of making a remake of that comic now. Shining versus Stark. Maybe I'll just do like a thing of my every March 25th redraw. Because I also do something in 2018 on that day, I think. March. Maybe I didn't. Or maybe that was. Well, this is when I started doing Fire Alpaca. Yeah, this is when I started doing Fire Alpaca. First thing I posted was photo filter. By the way, I like this. I don't know why. Wow, my mind just died. Right, something on March. Was this... let me do a date search. March 25th. Oh! Wait, that was oh, right, of course that was... Okay. Of course that was okay, let me look on... Of course it's 2019, I'm not very smart. Let me look for the date. No, not today. Last year. No, not last year, never mind. Date. Oh my gosh. March. Well, obviously all of this is March, right? I guess not. 25th? Okay, let me just look in the folder. Oh my gosh, I cannot figure this out for the life of me. I'm sorry. 2018, March. Why is there nothing showing up? Okay, forget it. Ignore that folder. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I'm planning to do a special for 2 years on DeviantArt. I'm just thanking all the people who supported me over that time. Because, really, like... Let me get it up. Or is it on my other tab? Yeah, I still have the celiac thing up. Yeah, I just want to thank everyone, by the way, for all the support you've given me. I never thought that I would be getting 10 watchers in like a week. It's amazing. I really do appreciate all the support you've been giving me. And I'm planning to keep it up, and I'm planning to keep improving. Because over the course of the 2 years almost that I've been on DeviantArt, I have made a lot of progress in trying to improve my art. And it's because of people who stayed with me and supported me, even if they're not watching me now. People, my first watchers, you kept me going. If you hadn't watched me, if you hadn't favorited my stuff, then I probably wouldn't have stayed on DeviantArt. I have some other stories about DeviantArt, by the way. I'm planning to do that in a separate video, though. I'm not sure what. I have like a script for it. I'm not sure when I'm planning to actually say it. I could even do it now. No, I'm not going to do it now. I'll do it on another video. She has wings. She does not have wings nor a tail. Since I'm nice, because she has long hair, I'm planning not to give her wings. My tongue hurts. I'm really not surprised. Oh, and also, all my supporters on YouTube. Same goes for you. For my first subscribers, who supported me when I was doing stuff like pony toys stuff. Disgusting. When I was first doing that stuff and you supported me. And even that, my very first video, I got like 1 subscriber from that, and I really do appreciate it. Because again, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here. And I know I only have 120 subscribers, but honestly, I never thought that I would reach that amount. And like I said, it's not a big amount. It's really not at all. Because there are some people with like 1,000, and I only have like 10% of that. But even so, it's just a large amount to me, and I really do appreciate it. Every single one of you. I really do. Even if you're not watching my channel. If you're just there to support, I really do appreciate it very much. And same goes, I continue to improve my content. I'm planning to make my content mostly art-based. I'm not going to do any drama unless it affects me personally, or it just affects me in general, like the gacha stuff, because it is actually affecting me, like my recommended, like it is popping up in my recommended, and it is making me angry. But yeah, I'm planning to improve my content, and hopefully things will go uphill from there. Yeah, I really just do want to thank all of you who have supported me, and will continue to support me. I don't know. Like I said, it's not a lot, but to me it's a lot. Honestly, to me it's a lot. I'm only still a child. I mean, according to Kappa, I'm not a child, but to me, I'm a child, and to many others, I am a child. So, yeah, I continue to keep going up from there, and Yeah, there are some people who are my age who have a lot more subscribers than me. Like Sashley, for example, who have a lot more subscribers than me and are a lot more successful than me. But, of course, I kind of gave up on my channel for like a year. So I kind of had like a pause there. And also I wasn't doing animation memes. I feel like this white doesn't go well on pants. Hold on. But yeah, I really do want to thank you. I never really got a chance to say thank you for 100 subscribers. I'm gonna use, no, orange doesn't work. It's too warm. I might just make up colors. Let me reuse some colors. Maybe. No, not the hair color. Maybe I'll use some of the fire colors, actually. Or whatever the heck that is. I don't know, nor do I really care. And that dark purple. I appreciate your color taste, by the way. I don't appreciate your tracing. Killing Happy sounds not girlfriend and wife. I thought it was wife and girlfriend. Jeez, you got it wrong. I can't believe you. Disgusting. Anyway, I'm not planning to post these until I finish all of them. Which will be eventually, and as you can see, I have a lot to do. Oops. But yeah. Oh, that's it for this Premiere stream, attempt at a stream thing. Thank you for watching. Oh, and there goes my alarm. Yeah, see you later. Bye.